The story of Roanoke has haunted America for over 4 centuries. Long before the bustling cities and neon lights, there was a colony, small, stubborn, and full of hope, nestled on the shores of what is now North Carolina. It was 1587 when Governor John White led a group of families to establish this settlement. Men, women, and children, full of dreams for a new life across the Atlantic, arrived with provisions, tools, and the belief that they could carve a home from the wild. At first, everything seemed promising. The settlers built houses, planted crops, and tried to befriend the local Algonquin tribes. Children ran freely between cabins, laughter echoing through the dense forests, but something felt off. Supplies began to dwindle faster than expected. Crops failed despite fertile soil, and the woods seemed quieter than they should. Not even birds chirped freely. Governor White returned to England for supplies, promising to be back within a few months. Yet when he returned in 1590, the colony was gone, homes stood, tools lay scattered, fences still upright, but the people had vanished. The word Croatan carved into a post was the only clue. No footprints led away, no signs of struggle, nothing. It was as if the very air had swallowed the entire community. Historians have debated what happened for centuries. Did they integrate with local tribes, vanish into the forest, or succumb to some unseen calamity? For centuries, explorers and archaeologists have combed the area, finding fragments of pottery, bones, and remnants of fire, but never the complete truth. Locals speak in whispers of ghostly figures at twilight, children's laughter in the wind, and fleeting glimpses of people in colonial garb walking among the trees. The land itself seems to remember, holding secrets too deep for the human eye. Decades passed, and the story of Roanoke remained shrouded in mystery. Many historians tried to uncover the truth, sending expeditions into the dense forests of North Carolina. But the deeper they ventured, the stranger the discoveries became. Carved wooden posts, remnants of old dwellings, and broken pottery lay scattered among the trees, but always in isolated pockets, never a full settlement. Some settlers may have integrated with the local tribes. Oral histories from the Algonquin people hint at strangers appearing among them, living quietly, blending in, but these accounts are fragmentary, contradictory, and impossible to verify. Others speculate that the colonists tried to flee inland, lost in the dense forests, or that disease claimed them before they could be seen again. Yet even with these possibilities, something about the land feels unnatural. Travelers who come near the original site often speak of hearing children's laughter in the woods at twilight, of glimpses of figures in colonial attire disappearing behind trees, and of a subtle shifting of their air itself, as if reality bends around the memory of Roanoke. In the modern age, adventurers and paranormal enthusiasts visit the site, drawn by curiosity and the hope of uncovering the truth. Some return with stories of sudden chills, whispers that seem to speak directly to them, and fleeting visitors of shadowy figures moving through the fog. Cameras malfunction, compasses spin, GPS units fail. Time itself seems unreliable here. One notable account came from a historian in 2004. She reported that while walking along the forest edge, she saw a cabin appear, fully intact, smoke curling from its chimney, a woman washing clothes outside. She blinked and it vanished. Nothing remained except the faint scent of soap and pine. Such experiences have cemented Roanoke's place in America's most enduring mysteries, a haunting reminder that some disappearances leave a mark on the land itself. as if history refuses to let go. As the sun sets and twilight blankets the forest, the mystery of Roanoke becomes almost tangible. Researchers speak of a phenomenon locals call the shifting light, a glow that appears at the exact spot where the colony once stood. Witnesses claim that within this light, faint outlines of houses, fences, and people can be seen, as if history itself is replaying in spectral form. One modern-day explorer, Michael Green, recounts the night he witnessed it firsthand. Walking along the riverside, he saw the familiar dense forest dissolve into a vivid colonial settlement. Children played near cabins, women hung laundry, men repaired fences. The air smelled of wood, smoke, and freshly baked bread. He tried to approach, but each step forward the scene blurred, distorted, until it vanished completely, leaving only the forest as it had been. Psychologists and scientists struggle to explain these accounts. Some call it mass hallucination, others suggest electromagnetic anomalies in the soil. But for those who experience it, the feeling is undeniable, a connection to lives that were lived and then erased. The land remembers what human records cannot. The enduring fascination with Roanoke lies not in solving the mystery, but in experiencing its presence. Visitors often leave humbled, staring into the trees, imagining the lives of those who vanished, feeling the thin veil between reality and history. The colony may never be fully understood, yet its echoes persist in whispers, in laughter, and in the occasional flicker of light where the lost people once walked. Roanoke teaches us that some disappearances are permanent, but some stories, etched into the earth itself, refuse to be forgotten. And perhaps, in the quiet of the forest, those who vanished are still watching, waiting, remembered by the land that will not let them fade completely.